A story time video, that is correct. I saved these 3 stories for a day where I felt like it would be the perfect time. I was just waiting for it. And today was the day. So today I'm sharing 3 cab stories. So hi, I'm a cabin crew. And this month all videos are going to be centered around the topic of being a cabin crew. I'm sharing fun experiences, stuff that I've never shared before. So I hope you're excited about it. So cabs are something that I travel in a lot to go and come back from the airport. My company provides it for me any time of the day. Very lucky about that. So there are a few things that have happened. I have been a cabin crew for 4 years, by the way, so I have seen a lot of things when it comes to cabs. So let me share a few experiences. So the first thing would definitely be that, yeah, I mean, it might not sound like a big deal to you, but I mean, living in Delhi and having a crazy, overprotective mind in the sense that I always think of the worst first, this is too much. So that day I took my mom and my brother on my layover, and what happened was that they planned on coming the next day. So I came back home tonight, they're gonna come tomorrow morning, okay? So I'm going in my cab and I was super exhausted at this point. The flight was too long and we had traveled before that. It was just a really exhausting day for me. And I was in the cab and suddenly, it's like about 3 a.m., 3 a.m., okay, at night. It's like absolutely deserted. The roads are absolutely deserted. And at that point, midway, my car breaks down. The cab that I'm in. Now, thankfully, that my company provides a guard as well along with the cab. So there were 2 people there, but I mean, I'm like, what can they do when somebody comes to attack? You know, like they're gonna run away for their life probably, I don't know. So my car just breaks down, okay, and I'm so scared at that point, and they had to wait for another cab to come, which is not a long time, but at that point every minute felt like hours to me, okay. And I'm just waiting there. I'm like, I can't even call my mom. She'll get worried. I did not want to worry her and wake her up at this point. And I actually forgot that all the rest of my relatives live in Delhi. So I could have called anybody if there was an emergency. At that time, I was just so stressful that, oh my God, I'm all alone in the city right now. What is going to happen? Even if I die, nobody will get to know. That's so sad. I called my office. There the person picked up. She was like, it's okay, Bear, we lock all your doors. Don't worry about it. Tell me, talk to me if you want to talk. And at that point, I just broke down crying and I didn't want her to listen to me. I was like, I'm okay. And I just cut the call and I started sobbing in the cab, making sure that the driver does not hear me. He and the guard were standing outside waiting for the cab, and I started sobbing, and I was like, oh my God, what is going to happen? And I could just you know, recall all the headlines that I heard in the newspapers, what has happened, all the murders, how the murders happened. I was like, this is my night, I'm gonna die tonight. But thankfully nothing happened. Another cab came and I went home safely. Yeah. The next story is going to be definitely more interesting. So we were getting out of the airport, have Delhi Cant. So that's a cantonment area, and before getting in there's a red light. So right before that, so we just got out of the airport, going on the red light. Midway on the side there's a car with fire, okay? It's like on fire. It's not just sparks, just, you know, little 1 or 2 flame here and there. It was on fire. Could have gotten out of hand so fast, and there were so many cars nearby, but nobody seemed to be getting out of the car to help them. Nobody was in the car, thankfully, but nobody was calling fire brigade or doing anything to help that out. People were just like, oh, fire, cool, and just going about their way. I'm like, how? Like, what? So my cab driver was a really helpful person. Out of the car, took the fire extinguisher that was in his car, and he went to just control the fire. Another cab driver came and controlled the fire, and by then I had called fire brigade. I've also seen a generator on fire on top of a building. Nobody doing anything about it because it's on the terrace. Nobody's gonna see it, so I called the fire brigade. A lot of times this stuff has happened, you know. People are a lot of times in distress on roads. Now this last story is like the master story. Again, 3 a.m. It's a very bad timing for me because everything seems to happen at that time. So I'm in the cab going back home, and it's kind of, I'm almost reaching my place, but it's a little bit far away. Okay, so I'm almost there. I'm just getting ready, calling my mom that, yeah, I'm gonna be home any minute. And so in there, I would say it's a slum area, but it is like, if you just turn, there's going to be a slum-ish area inside, okay? So there, I see nobody's on the roads. I see that there are 3 guys that are just fighting really ferociously. I'm like, that's an awfully too violent way to fight if they're just friendly fighting, okay? And at that point, my driver looks behind, and so does my guard, and they just talk something. I'm like, wait, what happened, sir? What happened? Okay. At that second, I'm like, what happened, sir? He just turns the car. Our car literally drifted and went like this, and then he drove there, stopped the car. He's like, ma'am, lock the cars. Both of them go out. I'm like, okay, I lock the cars. Okay, both of them go out. Another cab stops at that time. They're just, tires screeching on the road. I can hear that. Okay, both of them get out to save that man. He was apparently getting mugged, and both the people that were beating him just ran into the darkness, and those people just tried to save him. And at that moment, I could see that guy, blood was streaming down here. So they were attacking his head with stones, I guess. There was blood like this. He was carrying like a backpack with a laptop, just a normal IT guy going out, going home probably at that hour. And he was just crying, and there were two cab drivers, and then my cab driver came back because I had to be dropped home. He could not just, go and assist him like that. Oh my God. I felt like humanity does not exist. How can humans be so evil and so violent? It was so sad. And seeing that guy cry, those tears were in distress, loss, and the crying, it just depicted so much. I just felt so much in that moment. I was about to cry, but I was like, no, you have to be strong. It's okay. If there are bad people like that, there are nice people like my cab driver who stopped to help him. Only 2 of those people were there. So, oh my God. Just teaches you that if there are bad people, there are nice people as well. So just have faith in humanity. Be nice and be helpful wherever you can. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to like this video, subscribe, and hit the bell notification icon next to it so that you get to know whenever I upload a new video. I will see you in my next one. Bye-bye till then.